For a while, I was an investor in Boeing. My uncle worked there. I thought it was such a cool company. Has the tide turned with this company, with the stock?
You know what's interesting about names that are traditionally considered leaders? So Boeing, for example, was a massive outperformer in the 1990s, was a massive outperformer in much of the 2000s and even the 2010s. I don't know too many stocks in my career that have done it for a third or fourth decade. Right? There's a life cycle to this. And what's underappreciated is Boeing has gone through all these struggles. What's not? I mean, Airbus is at 52-week highs, right? So this is not, I don't think, some commentary on the airline industry or the health of the consumer or the economy. This is a Boeing specific issue, because when you look at the alternatives, Airbus in particular, how firm that stock acts tells us the orders are still good, the economy is still decent. So I might separate this and say Boeing's problems are Boeing's problems. They're not an industry-wide story.
Right. I mean, the thing about Boeing is that there's one of two big airplane makers. So it's kind of like their problem to fix and their destiny to choose, I think, in a way where it's like they're America's one airplane maker. So
I certainly don't envy the job the management team there has to do to kind of dig out of this hole. I do think maybe the one thing that's going for them is that they're doing it against the backdrop of a relatively healthy economy. And I think so long as that's the case, you'll still have orders from legacy customers. To the extent to which they can continue to compete with Airbus remains to be seen.
Would you buy Boeing right now?
I look at charts. I would not be a buyer of Boeing here. I think there's better things to do in industrials. There's a great saying that we use in our work all the time. All of our best ideas come from the 52-week high list, not the 52-week low list. I'd rather be long Airbus here.
Yeah, charts can tell you a lot of things.
They rarely lie.
Yeah.
Sometimes they fib, but they rarely lie.